Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You here for hot tea? All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay. So let's get into it. We got to talk about a few things because in my last few videos, I didn't know that Melly Scorpiana was talking about bloggers. Y'all, hold on. Y'all have no idea how out of the loop I have been pertaining to that type of stuff because I'm just the type of person, I thought when we ain't like people, we ain't watching. All right. So I didn't even know all of this was going on. So we got to talk about it. Hey, Trending. Trending, what you doing? I mean, if you're not doing nothing, child, I need some help, girl. I need some help up here on the platform because I'm not gonna be a good lady if I'm up here by myself. I need somebody that is sophisticated, okay, that do not cross the line. Because I don't know who also watched the show, okay? Because I have not been watching the show, but I have been seeing clips. But I need somebody that's been watching and reviewing the show. Trending, you've been watching and reviewing the show. Are you doing something? Let me know. Because if you ain't doing nothing, I'm going to have to send you the link. You don't have to come up here and co-host with me for just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit, okay? Because I'm trying to figure some shit out, right? I need to understand. Hold on, y'all. Before we talk about that, have y'all subscribed to my blogging channel? Because I'm going to be posting over there tomorrow. I'm scared. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. But this is going to be my thumbnail. Okay, so now that y'all are in here, this the thumbnail. I'm posting my video tomorrow. We're going to be unboxing my first shipment. So I want y'all to watch the video if you're interested. And I have the link in the description box, or it will be in the description box. I can put it in the description box really quick. And then also it's pinned in the comment section. Y'all subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'm going to be dropping my first video tomorrow. Now, I'm not going to lie, these videos are old, okay? But, I appreciate everybody that ordered when I first announced that I was dropping. And I appreciate everybody that waited, okay? Because I really, really wanted to get some content and I also had to move. And I just really appreciate y'all. I'm so excited. And then what's crazy is I shipped up a lot of the orders. I think I only have 2 more to go from, everybody that first purchased, and then 3 more people ordered that same day. And I'm just so grateful because I've just been able to document everything and it's just been so fun. So I really appreciate all of y'all. Y'all look out for that. I'm going to post like when I get off of here, I'll post it. Meaning hold on, let me get this link for Trending. I'll post it, meaning I'll put it on Premiere. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And I hope y'all are too. Because we're gonna have fun over there. And then I also been telling y'all, for everybody on my members only, I love y'all too, okay? Because I low-key been neglecting y'all, but I'm telling y'all, okay? I'm telling y'all, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming. All right. I just had to get myself organized and situated. And I'm organized and situated. I'm having a fun time. Hold on, let me get this for Trending. I'm having a fun time vlogging though. It is like, more stuff to do, like editing and stuff like that. But it's been really fun nonetheless. And so I've been trying to like be able to do things to where we can document, like decoring my bathrooms, my apartment, etc. We got a trip coming up. I don't want to say this out loud, but I got a surprise coming up. Well, it's not a surprise coming up, but I'm planning a surprise for my grandma. So it's gonna be fun, but it's not coming up. I'm just planning a surprise for my grandma, which is gonna require a lot of planning and a lot of months to plan. So that type of thing. And we gonna have fun. Okay, but anyway, so okay, Trendon, I emailed you the link, girl. I emailed you the link. I'm gonna see if you in the chat. But hey, everybody, I appreciate all of y'all for being up in here. Stephanie, Annie, Missy Jr., Terry, Z, Linda Gamble, Leo, SNG. Hi. Hey, everybody. Sonia. Hey, Ebony, Marina's favorites, Bonnie, Etna, Aries, Venice, Nikki, Chevelle, Yana, hey, Boo, Janet, Trendon. Okay, y'all, we in here. Y'all make sure y'all like the video because we got to talk. A few things I want to talk about is, okay, we're going to have to talk about Sonny and Moses, okay, because I know I've been delusional. I've been delusional, but no, I have not. Oh, wait, Trendon's here. Girl, oh my gosh, we got to talk. First of all, I just want to say that I really, really, really love your giggle show with Don and Jay. And I'm just very fucking annoyed that you let them sit up there and talk shit about cats. Like, granted, you had us, you had our
cats. Well, first of all, thank you. That's first. Thank you. But no, I defended the cats. They was gonna sit up there and just have free reign over talking about cats.
Yeah, you defended the cats, but I expected you to come a little harder, okay? Because you are a Leo, so you are a cat.
I know. Look, it was impromptu. I tried to have your back. I'm so sorry I did go harder about the cats. But yes, as a Leo, yes, that's like our identity.
Mm-hmm. And I just have to say something, okay, about the thing with the cats jumping on the counter. Let me just tell you something, okay? People that own cats, it don't matter what you do. They don't fucking listen. They don't listen. It don't matter what you do. You could put as much foil on any type of countertop you want to. You could do what you could spritz them. It don't matter. They do what they want to do. Okay? Either in front of you or behind your back. So all I'm gonna say is when y'all watch my vlog and y'all see my cat, just understand that my friends already removed my black card. So I don't give a fuck. Okay? Okay. Just saying. I just had to put that out there because I saw y'all in the comment section cutting up and y'all was talking shit. And granted, I don't like Stormy, but I might have to have her back on the cat situation because I am a cat girl. And I always told myself when I get older, I'm going to be a cat lady.
Hey, little sis,
have a million cats.
Don't have Stormy back on nothing till after 7:15 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Just the cat thing. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to ride with her on the cats. Only on the cats. Only on the cats. Yana said, I'm scared of cats. I'm sorry. I don't know why people are scared of cats. I don't know what y'all problem is. I just think that you need to search within. That's the only thing that I can say. Search within. Because cats are spiritual protectors. And if you don't like cats and cats like you, you're a good person no matter what. Whether you like them or not, you're still a good person. So there's that. But yeah, I want to talk about the show, okay? Because the main thing that I want to talk about is the awkward moment. We're going to talk about two scenes, okay? The awkward little scene that Sydney had with Mel's baby mama and the new girl. And then I also want to talk about the scene with what's the people name? Moses and Sonny.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, I didn't necessarily get it wrong. I always said that Moses is not a prize. I always said that, you know, it's not necessarily ideal and it's not something that I would do. But I stand firm on the fact that Sonny is entertaining. I just think she is so entertaining. I don't know, like, and then I'm just appalled. I'm just so sorry, Sonny. I don't know what you, I'm appalled. Like, one, he's illiterate. Like, I mean,
Ooh.
my goodness, girl. And then on top of that, when she asked the question, like,
About what Destiny was wearing.
I was like, whoa, hold on. Why, hold on, why do we give a fuck, right?
Yeah, that's what I was. I'm like, Sonny,
I
that
mean,
was. It seemed.
duh, you knew she was gonna pull up trying to look her best because you took her. Like, I mean, I would just, why would you care? Like, and why are we having to sit down? I think that,
It
okay,
was like a debrief. Like, tell me you went over all the lines I gave you.
I don't know what's going on, right? Because I do think I don't know why Sonny, I don't know, girl. Mm-mm.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They should have just enjoyed being married. The more they explain, the worse it is. The worse.
Mm-mm. I technically, mm-mm. It's just not gonna work. But anyways, as far as I'm concerned, Dusty Dan pulling up with the gloves, and I don't know what the situation was, but she looked an absolute mess. It's like, girl, have some decorum, have some dignity and some self-respect about yourself. Why do you even want to have a conversation with him, girl? Let's talk about somebody that actually married you
I
and
wanted to
have
know.
taken you through the ringer.
I want to know what you did think about her outfit because you are one of the few that would more like. I don't know. I just
You
knew
think I
from
would wear
you.
some shit like that?
No, I didn't say that. No, 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 no. The gloves was weird, but like you're not one to be like, oh, that was too much cleavage out type conversation. That's why I wanted to hear from you too about that because that's they always be showing cleavage if she want to. So I didn't
I
take
mean,
anything.
I would say I was delusional before, okay? But I would just feel at some point you got to grow up. I was delusional before and I wanted closure from a man. And I wore something like, not like that, but like I would wear, I expect people to really dress up for closure or something like that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I just always expect this. So I didn't really care about the cleavage or anything like that because she thirsty as hell. What do you expect from Dusty Dan? What's her name? Her name is Dusty Dan. She is thirsty as hell. We don't expect anything else from Dusty Dan. I just think the whole setup was weird. I think the producers this season suck at the scene setup. All the scenes are horrible. Every single last one of them. I think they are horrible. I agree. I don't know what's going on here, but they definitely threw in the towel. Or the budget was supposed to be get bigger. I think it looks better. Visually, I think it looks better. What do you think?
Camera quality is fine. Yeah, the cuts of the edits are still bad, and that's from other people because my attention span can be short too. So I didn't catch the bad editing, but I hear people saying more and more like, "Oh, that was edited real crazy." So yeah,
And I also noticed that they try to be more like Bravo with the sounds and all of that stuff. I
yeah.
realized Bravo had got more creative with their sounds in their shows. Now we're seeing a lot more of that, and like we've never really seen that.
Yep. I really think they were trying to do more when they did that little buddy animation last season. I was like, oh, y'all trying to you're trying to step it up. I see.
And with that being said, okay, so here's what I want to talk about when it comes to the Stormy situation. Because Stormy, I'm gonna light your ass up every single time because nothing you do makes sense. And this is the problem that people have with you. Because I know people like to say people just hating on a girl because she's successful, but no, nobody will just hate on people because they successful. Like nobody does that. Yeah, I mean, realistically, maybe people closer in her circle, but nobody's doing that. A stranger will support you before, before, I don't know. But anyways, my point is because I want to always reiterate this because people like to be delusional. I am somebody that actually liked Stormy when she first appeared on the screen. I just want to make that very clear, okay? Because I'm not just no hater, okay? I don't like Stormy because At the very end of the day, she knew who Slorian was before she knew who Mel was. Period.com. The fans called her out about that and she lied. She got on live on Instagram and she said that she knew Ariane. Ariane used to be, I'm sorry, Slorian, armadillo butt back, used to be outside her warehouse or whatever. So she knew her. And she also said in that live that she told Mel when she first met Mel that she knew of her, right? Mel did an interview with Bondi in the Ooh Lady First panel.
Mm-hmm.
And basically said out of her own mouth that she had never known that, and if she would have known that, she would have never associated with somebody that was associated with somebody that is obsessed with her. She didn't say it like that, but that was our layman's terms. Okay, so boom, fans had already called her out. She then gets on the show. Okay, we see the scenes that she had with Dusty Dan and all, and her asking Mel about the intimacy, and we see all of these scenes. And then you come the next season and you say that you have an issue. Well, you end the reunion with basically saying that y'all are not friends and y'all are getting to know each other. Okay, you align yourself with all of her enemies. You link up with her baby mama when her baby mama was at the time taking her to court for full custody of her children. Okay, do you understand? A man that had cheated on her, okay, for 5+ years and had a baby on her, did not just divorce and move on. He then took her to court for full custody of their children. Not only that, he tried to sue her for the money for her baby product line. Okay. He then also wanted her to not be able to film with her children, but had no problems filming with the Slor armadillo pouch. All right. I just want to put this into context. You were then photographed with him on New Year's, which in my opinion is an intimate moment. Like you would spend that with family and friends. Okay. Boom. You get on the next season and you say you don't like Mel, or you and Mel have, or you don't whatever, because Mel never called you back, even though it has been documented every season that Mel typically takes a break, and you claim you're getting to know somebody. Okay. Then you get to the reunion. Well, you make up all of this beef throughout the season. You then get to the reunion, and in that reunion, you say that your issue with Mel was the fact that on Twitter, people were accusing you of being the person that recorded her or recorded whatever, and which was what Dusty Dan took back to Mel's baby mama. Okay? All right. The problem that sophisticated, educated people have with that, okay? You Tesla truck face ass girl. Is the very fact that we all know that before, the only reason people assumed that you were the person that was in her house recording her was because you were connected to Slow. Okay, so instead of talking about what your real issue is, you try to deflect, right? And that's what the problem is. Okay, so now here you are the next season and you bring a hoe on, or you are going to be the person to bring a person on that has had another intimate moment with Mel's baby mama allegedly. Okay, so you weird ass Tesla truck nose ass hoe,
gutter snipe.
Real women that know the story don't fuck with that, because you have failed to address anything. And then you try to play yourself to be a victim, and then you try to make it seem like people are bullying you, when at the end of the day you throw rocks and you hide your hands. So now here we are again, you sitting up. And so somebody said in the comment section she gonna find a way to bring a side chick on this show one way or another. And Stormy is connected to every last one of them. As is Dusty.
Right. That's true. That's very true.
So I want to know your thoughts on that situation specifically, because
with the roses scene,
yes, to me it aggravated me, because another thing that I want to bring attention to is the fact that this is a Black woman that owns a brand that is for Black women, and she continuously support a man like Mel's baby mama, but then the same breath sit up here with all of this animosity toward Mel. And to me, it just does not make sense.
I need you to also check your DM as I give my opinion, because I'm about to repeat what I said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, Stormy is a very dangerous person.
I agree.
Because she will set you up to be jumped by other women, to be jumped by men, to be assaulted by someone because she doesn't like you. She is dangerous, like highly, highly dangerous. And then the thing I sent you in your message is another reason I think she's dangerous, because she's vindictive in a way that people try to talk about us because we give our commentary and our opinion, but she does some low down, real life affecting things. And I cannot wait for the real repercussions that she deserves. That was horrible. Why did you have those? Sorry, I got a plane flying by and everything. Hold on.
You know what's funny though? I remember in one of my videos, I remember joking about I don't want no smoke because I already know Stormy the type of hoe that'll try to send all of her goon thuggies after me.
You did say that.
Remember
you have
that?
said it a couple times. I sure remember.
That's
and
so
she
crazy.
Will. Everybody that doesn't like Melody always tries to say she throws a rock and hides her hand, but they can never identify said rock.
Mm-hmm.
But we can name 50,000 rocks that Stormy is throwing, and we're wrong for criticizing what she does.
Mm-hmm. And another thing was absolutely interesting to me is what you said. I agree, because you can also see it on YouTube. If you are a real woman, you're not going to align yourself with a man like the blogger that she has aligned herself with. Period.
Exactly.
That's just that.
That's really easy.
And she is the type of person, my bad, not to cut you off, but she is the type of person too, like she's linking up with a dangerous character like Mel's baby mama, and linking up with a dangerous character like the blogger.
And you know what else? It's like she's definitely forcing the link up.
Mm-hmm.
He's trash, but do you see how she goes out of her way?
Mm-hmm. She's thirsty. She's a fan.
She is.
She thirsty as hell, like one of them thirsty weirdo ass hoes that study you and
then
get in your space, and then once they're in your space, they start trying to strife you. Like she one of them weird ass bitches, and I'm telling you, like I peeped it. As soon as I peeped it, I was like, oh no, and so look, okay, Tesla throat. If you want to send any of your goons at me, I'm going to sue you.
I'm suing and calling the police.
And I'm calling the police.
I'm calling police.
Let me tell you something, okay? I'm going to fight back, but not in the way people assume. So send your best hitter.
I'm calling the police, and I guarantee you I'm going to ask True T for help. So don't mess with us.
And you already know. True T gonna give you that. She gonna be like, oh yeah, you need help. When it comes to Stormy, she cannot stand Stormy, but she is not no guard dog. So let me not say what she will or won't do. But I can just see her at the very least making a video like her.
I will consult with her. I'll say anything she might do, but I will consult.
Yeah, you gotta consult now, because True T will get blocked in 3.5 seconds. We're trying to keep our favor, okay? She don't play. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me see. Stormy started with Mel. Literally was in competition with her. Stormy is a board, and she gotta prove to me she $1 million bitch. Oh, I guess yeah, I get what you're saying. Let me tell you something. Okay. Stormy is dangerous for real. And I'm not talking about the dangerous like she dangerous. You better like, don't play with her. She the one. I'm talking about
Right.
dangerous, like very manipulative, evil, unnecessarily like the victim card she plays.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, in my opinion, she can align herself with somebody like Martell, because they both can easily throw people under the bus and play victim for their own sake.
Yes. Yes. No matter how obvious it is that they are not the victim, they will do it to see if they can get away with it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what's also interesting to me is like, why are you inviting him to your house?
With roses on the floor, and then you know the answers to the questions you're asking, and your friend, I'm air quoting friend, is very uncomfortable. Like, I don't know how much Trisha knew before that scene happened. Now I'm like, on you, Trisha, you should have watched the show before you came, because they always gonna do this to people. They always do this. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much she knew before Martell showed up in that scene. Stormy knew it all. It's like Stormy with her mama and her auntie. Like, she does this. And I just...
Very manipulative, very spiteful. You got to be careful for her. I mean, and so you, just to clear up my thoughts. Okay, somebody said, where was Courtney? Courtney seemed to just really not be too. I don't really know about Courtney anymore. At first, I thought he was funny, or just just there, but I don't know about Courtney anymore. For me, so yeah, like I said, for me, I'm gonna get that video together when it comes to Stormy, because I got plenty lining up the way that she has aligned herself. So I think that's very interesting. And so what do you think about this season? Like, to me, I think everything is just an absolute mess. It all looks chaotic and crazy.
I only am looking forward to, obviously, someone sticking up for Mel. I'm looking forward to that, and obviously referring to mostly Dr. Shanita from how she described it.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I am just... I'm grinding through this season just to make sure that the lies can't be the most noise. That's the only thing I'm here
Oh
for.
yes, yes, I understand. I understand. As am I, but as am I. Like, they did you not having to lie on me? And I'm gonna tell you right now, Cancer Hunter, you better keep your mouth closed. You better not talk about bloggers. You better not talk about bloggers. And with that being said, the the other thing that I wanted to talk about was the fact that I really agree with Mel's moment, that she had with Shanita, because it's a difference, but
Yeah.
Shanita,
Yeah.
what she said at the end, like, your friends got to choose, I absolutely agree. And something that's crazy, I've always felt in my heart, like, when I've seen Neil and Chris, to me, and just when I've seen all of them, it's very common. Like, it's common sense. And I guess I've realized common sense isn't so common, because it's very easy, in my opinion, to see what type of individual Martell is based on the things that he has done to his wife. But for whatever reason, in the Black community, people are always so content with supporting this type of behavior under the guises of, they don't like someone, or, support Black men, or I don't want to see Black men in jail. And it's never really any accountability. And it's always a lot of coddling. And a lot of times I see it's to the own detriment of the community. Like, it's to our own detriment, and it's so frustrating. People always say, why do y'all oh, y'all, when y'all talk about the show, like, y'all doing too much, it's just a show. The reason why people talk about the show in the way that they do is because at the end of the day, it's still these are still things that affect the community every day, constantly. So whether it's being shown on camera or not, these are still things that happen. And if these are people that are willing to get on a TV show and be very open and transparent about the clear issues that affect our community every day, we should be able to talk about them and have an open, honest conversation. But
Mm-hmm.
once the honest conversation started, that's when they started to want to kick up the facade, because once you start having those honest conversations, you would have to be accountable, and you would have to have more action, and you would have to be more intentional. And people are just lazy. A lot of the past are
Mm-hmm.
lazy.
And honestly, excuse me, I just hold on, let me clear my. I just want to say that Melody really did allow a lot of wiggle room until this season. She was like, "Look,
Mhm.
have I ever made y'all choose? I've never made y'all choose." But they do so much with the person that has been terrorizing her. It's like you have to at this point, for my own safety. I'm sure she's like, I can't allow you to still be in my space because y'all are just out of control with what you're defending at this point.
Right.
But she really allowed them the space to not have to choose, but they still were choosing the whole time, in my opinion.
And
Now you
I'm
just gotta say it out loud.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm gonna say one thing that I've noticed with Mel, like she definitely give people a lot of grace. And I want to see Mel give us more of what I believe her alter ego is, and that's Melly Scorpiana. I'm trying to coin that, okay? I want y'all to get into it. I feel like when Mel being feisty, when she reading the girls down, she gives very Melly Scorpiana, like
I'll
her
definitely
alter
use
ego.
that for you and make sure you get credit for it.
I'm serious. I don't even need the credit. I'm just saying, like Melly Scorpiana fits her when she being feisty, when she reading the girls down. But yeah, like I want for her. Well, it doesn't matter what I want for her, but I do when just because I was raised by a narcissist, I understand what it means. And you can't give grace to them or the people that give them grace, because it'll always affect you,
Yeah.
period. And I don't and Mel she probably is new to the understanding of what this type of character is, etc., because a lot of our elders are kind of coming to the realization of certain personalities that they weren't aware of or didn't have knowledge of, because now we're living in an age of information. So it's kind of hard not to have information on what certain things are, because it's everywhere. But and so to me it's just always easy to pinpoint certain behaviors and be like, no, you can't fuck with it. And I just could remember Neil and Chris from the jump, and I've always said, it's no way, Neil, Chris, and the other cast members, it's no way you should be able to you can see his actions and still be able to align yourself with him. To me, that's a huge red flag, because it shows your lack in
And
um
what's crazy is he's the one calling Chris's wife names. He's the one that's
exactly.
all these things, but somehow yeah, they're still over there with him.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I agree. Hey, Journey. I
Hey,
agree. I think that's another thing that's very crazy, is all of the when you think about it, look at it, because this is what we deal with in the community so often. But a lot of times Black women are held accountable a lot of times, even to a standard that nobody else is held to most often. And
yeah,
so we literally are getting to see, even in real time, how the circumstances for a Black woman and a Black man is even still very different, because look at how people treat you when you are making decisions for yourself, and look at how people treat, you know what I'm saying,
yes.
on both sides of the spectrum. Look at how people treat Mel's baby mama when he's making those nasty, disgusting decisions for himself, and look at how people treat Mel when she has made those decisions to leave, choose herself for herself. You get what I'm saying? It's
Yes, and
because
it
psychologically we aren't conditioned to believe that Black women deserve, to be able to rest, or deserve to be catered to, or deserve to have, a easy,
yeah.
beautiful
Yeah.
life.
I mean, look at how Black women were beat up when they started embracing soft life. I'm like, What's the
Right.
problem? What how is this a villain? How are y'all villainizing them for embracing soft life? Like
Right.
they're
Right.
Black women are the unfortunate backbone, shield, sword, everything for everybody. And a few decided to embrace the soft life. And it's like, how dare you?
Right. And I think it's also just frustrating as a whole when you see women that can co-sign these men so hard, even though it's against their own, it's against their own, betterment. And it's just frustrating. Even Neil just outright saying, well, I'm against him getting locked up because, I have a black son. And I think that's very, very dangerous and ignorant to say,
Right.
because just because you have a black son does not mean your black son does not deserve to get locked up or suffer consequences when he have certain actions. So to me, it's automatically a hard striking red flag, because listen to the empathy that she can continuously give somebody like Mel's baby mama. But
Mm-hmm.
look at how she treats her stepdaughter, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Because has been something that I've been trying to preach to y'all. But every time I talk about the Fletchers, y'all get annoyed. Y'all start coming for me, or not really coming for me, but you get what I'm saying. Y'all just disagree with me on a heavy level when it comes to that, because I think a lot of y'all are, you know.
Well, I will say this, and I've told you this in private, and I might have said it publicly too, that with Lexi, and it doesn't make it right. I'm just gonna be truthful that I could not handle her delivery in the interview, and therefore I think that Jazz is cussing us out. But I
What she
could not.
saying?
She said, "Y'all hoes with live."
Oh, she in a text message. Oh wait,
Yes.
no, we didn't go live without you. Oh my gosh, it was so random. Let me
Oh
see.
my God. But y'all, let me just say this. I was one of the ones I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to. I think I even said I'm gonna stay on the fence with Lexi because I just don't know. I said, but I also can recognize that I don't like usually harsh personalities, I guess I can say, like in a way. And so my impression of Lexi, I couldn't get past that Chris was more digestible and Lexi was so like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was oil and water for me. And I was like, I'm just gonna have to back off the topic because I already see my bias when it comes to
Mhm.
Lexi. So I was just like, let me not act like I think for sure she's wrong because I don't like it, but I could tell if she had came off a different way and it's like she's still giving the same message, I would have received it more. And I know that. That's why I was just like, let me not do too much because I see where my bias is coming from.
Right, right. And I totally get your point. I mean, because I think I even communicated that in one of my videos, as far as I've had to go and I had to go through the harsh reality of understanding that if I wanted people to hear me, I had to tone down,
Yeah.
how I'm saying certain things, especially when we're talking about things that are naturally going to trigger people. Because, I was Alexi, which is why I have so much empathy and love for her, because
Right.
I was there where, people were saying, oh, why she's saying those things to her stepmother. I've said worse. I've said worse. I've done worse. You know what I'm saying? And all out of just being hurt, feeling neglected, feeling. And so I don't know. To me, I look at it like, you know, the feeling of abandonment from one of your parents can really strike a very harsh negative emotion out of you,
Yeah.
especially when it's being ignored or people aren't acknowledging the role that they have played in that. But that also, in my opinion, don't give you the grounds to, X, Y, and Z. But when it happens, I don't always blame the victim, because I understand these are like people react.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's another thing. But my biggest point was, Nell is nasty to that girl. That's why she act like that. And I can tell. And at the end of the day, a woman that can even be with a man that don't take care of his kids you already know what type of bitch she is, period. It doesn't matter what she get on the internet and say.
Yeah.
You said out your own mouth that, she had to call you, or, she wasn't around as much, so, you just a weirdo to me. And just to see how much love she always constantly gives to her sons, and how much she lack on the other side when it comes to women, not just Lexi, but even male, is a huge red flag. And it's one of those things that the newer generation talk about with the older generation, just being accustomed to putting up with so much from men and feeling like these males are the prize and whatever,
Mhm.
whatever. And it's not so much their fault, because it was something that was, realistically beat into them when you think about it. Because
Oh yeah.
and even you had to have a husband. If they couldn't have a bank account, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. I
So when
agree.
you think about, they're being raised from that, so
It's a lot to unpack. I wish she would have at some point realized her independence, so therefore she could realize other women's independence, and it's not like how it was. And but I think Nell's another one that I think likes being preferred. You know what I mean?
mhm.
So that already they're not gonna change if they already like being preferred. I don't know.
Mhm.
You know what
I get what you're saying. And
want
when you
the
think about it,
chosen.
most male identified women are um okay, so men typically like male identified women, meaning like they always resonate with them, but
Hmm.
don't always want them, which is what I find interesting. Like if you watch that season of the past season of Love, Ready to Love,
Hmm.
and they were
What she do?
Jay.
Oh,
I don't
hey
care,
Jay.
Jay, because let me tell you something. I don't appreciate the fact that you spoke so disgustingly. Like, I just don't appreciate how you spoke about cats, okay? And I'm very sad that you chose to disown me. I
And
really
you got me fussed at. She fussed at me. The first thing I come up here, she fusses at me that I didn't defend us enough.
I'm sad. I really am sad. But you know what? That's so Florida of you, actually. That's just such a black Florida thing of you to do. I'm telling you. But anyways, I was saying, but that season of Ready to Love, how the light skinned girl, I forget her name, Alexis, all of the men liked her, all of them
Mhm.
liked her. And what I thought was interesting about her is she was going back to the men, telling the men what the women were saying, so basically creating an
Mhm.
alliance with the men behind the women back, to the point to where she got into an argument with another woman on the show, because the woman said she felt uncomfortable because a man went too far and violated, her personal space.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the man turned around, not the same man, but a man turned around and did the same thing to her.
Mm.
So I just thought that was, I don't know. I just thought that was, it was so telling, because that's something that we see so often.
Mhm. You're right. You're right.
But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to come and talk to y'all really quick, okay? We got to get up out of here. I'm finna let y'all know right now, okay? I saw that Queen Sheba dropped some information in her that I want to see really quick. And I
Mhm.
suggest, if y'all haven't saw it, y'all go ahead and see it, okay? And y'all let me know. Oh wait, no. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, it's coming up.
Oh, she pushed it back. Okay, she didn't push it back. Maybe I got the time conversion wrong.
I am so upset. No, okay, it's coming on at 8:15. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. At 8:15. Okay, I still can't be on here until 8:15. Phew. At 8:15, Queen Sheba is dropping a video, and it says Stormy still violates Shopify policy, abuses customer information to intimidate bloggers. Y'all. And y'all,
Mhm.
Oh, but anyways, I just want to tell y'all, I am on my vlogging channel. I am going to be reviewing my Seventh Avenue products that I got, like the sugar scrub and everything. I'm going to be reviewing those, and then I'm going to be reviewing the cosmetics line when she re-up and I can get some. Jay said, "Hey y'all, but I'll never disown you. You are my niece." Okay. Period. But that's how my auntie used to treat me. Like when I got a cat, she was like, "Oh hell no." She was like, "Oh hell no." I was like, "Girl, what are you talking about? Like this is my baby." And so like as I had the cat, and she like literally, I remember when we first traveled with my cat, she was like, "Girl, are you serious?" I'm like, "Yes." And so but she be saying mean stuff like, "With your fat ass." Like she say stuff like that to my cat.
Oh no, but it's not even a fat one. Can I ask you this too, though? Do you think that the snake is about to eat its tail as this unfolds? Since you I didn't want to bring it up on your channel, but you said it first. Do you think the snake's finally about to eat its tail?
Um, I don't know, but all I know is I don't pray for nobody downfall, but what I do want is for people to be held accountable. I don't think dark souls should be able to continue to, circulate and, and create dark holes for people continuously without being held accountable. That's just my honest opinion. And when we look at all of these people, all of them have done things, and I'm talking about deep, deep, dark things, and not been held accountable, and have gotten worser and worser, but have gotten worse over time.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's time to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
Yep. I can agree to that.
Even when it comes to like literally all of them. And I just want to, because you spoke about this on your platform, so I'm glad you're here. I want to talk about how, but I don't want people to make any type of comparisons.
Okay.
And so while we here, I think it's the perfect time to talk about it, because I need you to kind of map out how you phrased it, if you remember it.
We'll see. Oh, my memory. Okay.
Because it was you were basically saying that it was different. What was going on? Because I still don't really know what was going on. So I guess I could.
Which part was different? What was I
in your
talking
video? In your video where you were talking about you were talking.
Oh, the Maurice versus his people, and then the whole what Melody's message was.
Yeah.
I said, let me see if I can remember how I phrased this. I know I said, don't come around here telling me that the Maurice lawsuit was the same as if Melody decides to sue those other bloggers, because I do think it's more than one that does this.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm trying to get my thoughts straight. Because Maurice sued for a very specific thing. It was defamation of character based on a video where he was believed to be that person. And that person that he was believed to be had his first and last name. And the report brought up relatives, showing like Marcel Scott as a relative and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So it could have been a bad source of a report, but it wasn't malicious that it was being reported on, because to me, a person, how do they say it? There's a phrase that they use legally. It's not like a sensible person, but it's like a reasonable person or something like that. Mm-hmm. Would be like, I could see how this person could draw the conclusion that this could be Maurice Scott that we know as the public figure, right, especially if they only saw what they saw on that particular report. And his whole thing with defamation. And then also, from what I understand, the videos were taken down, although no one was formally asked in writing to take them down. There was no formal cease and desist and things like that. But everybody still, to me, spoke about what they believed to be true, instead of actually just trying to make up lies on a person. And then, to me, coming at a person because they cut you off. It was very much more personal from the other side. You felt cut off, although you were not more than a fan. I know you would like to believe it was more than that, but you were a fan and you were cut off. And so you feel spiteful that your supply was cut off. And therefore, I think there's a lot of differences in that. Also, Melody did call at least one of her demons out by name and said, "Leave me alone." And she sung it too. So there were, to me, more direct things, whereas Maurice went live to say something in general and he never addressed who he was actually talking to. But again, the thing that the person commented on, that is their lane that they would comment on anyway. And they were still a lot of things where people talk, they are giving their opinion, but because I don't go over there like that, I don't know what all these other bloggers be saying.
Right.
But I heard it's pretty vicious.
Right. I don't be going over there. Like I don't be going over there either, because I'm not. I can't be playing around on the internet like that. But
and DG said reasonable person standard. Thank you, DG.
So for me, so what I would say is, yeah, it's absolute. I mean, if people want us to map it out, it's easy to map out. It's no way it's the same, because one, nobody has ever tried to get in close proximity to Maurice, the cancer hunter, or Libido, the mule, or big back, thick tongues, Letitia, or fat titty Marceau. Nobody has ever tried to get close to them or get in close proximity to them, i.e. Stormy. Nobody's ever tried to do that either, Stormy. But what's interesting is she don't even understand what she has for herself. But we can't say the thing. We can't say, mellometers have tried to get in close proximity to us, and then, we turned them down, and then now they're all on the internet bashing.
Right.
What you can say is the mellometers, or I don't even have to put the mellometers all in one bunch, but what you can say as far as my side of that things is, Hot Tea have seen people's actions on the internet and have been very disturbed and have called them out on things in a way in which they don't like. I don't care whether you like my cadence, my tone, my verbiage, my slang, whatever. At the end of the day, my point still is very clear and stands and cannot be misconstrued unless you are intentionally misinterpreting my point, period. And so even when it came down to the cancer hunter, the real issue here is the ego, period.com. When a video was made for people to take their videos down, everybody took their video down. His biggest issue with me was me recreating the video, telling him how dumb I believe he was, and the fact that I was going to take the video down, but only if he told me to take the video down with my name and clarify, period.
And you know what's interesting?
Because the whole time, in my opinion, I still think it was a troll page, because I even tagged the troll page that he claimed was him, and they never even said nothing back when he had got arrested, because I also know one of his biggest things was the fact that the names that people were saying in their videos weren't him, because he would have had a senior in it. But when he got locked up, he didn't get locked up with a senior. Am I missing something?
He didn't get locked up with a senior on that booking sheet.
Right. So am I missing something? To me,
I feel like his arrest helped the everybody else except him, because it proved the point of how someone could believe that was the Maurice Scott in that other crime that was, or whatever his name was named in. They could believe it was him. Like, I mean, a lot of things was lining up. Like for a person that's just like, hey, I'm looking at this and I keep seeing Maurice Scott, I keep seeing the state. It's not now. Obviously, there's people like that know how to look for more, but the average person, they would see that and be like, oh, that really looks like Maurice Scott. And still, I don't know if it is or isn't him, like confirmed anyway, either way. But I'm just saying, I could see how people could believe that that's him.
Right. And so for me, like again, it's an ego thing. When he asked people to take the video down, people took the video down, and he didn't like that people didn't bow down to him. Also, it was 6 months or 9 months after that video where he chose to, create a fuss. That video on my platform personally wasn't even my, that only had
like a well performing.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I'm telling you, he don't want to play with somebody like me. I literally I already got it ready. So whatever, you know what I'm saying? But the point is, pay attention to the timeline. Here's why his ego is busted. He did the interview with Carlos King 1 week after Miss Black Titanic made those videos about him. Or at least after the video that I created about it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's trying to basically say that because of the videos about his criminal record, that has affected his ability to make money, etc., and the way people have looked at him. And the reason why it's so funny is because a week later, that video only had what? Not even 10,000 views, right? It only touched 10,000 views 6 months after he said something on Instagram, okay? Which he didn't even specify whose video he was talking about. People just went on the internet looking for what he was talking about. Okay.
That's true too. So, they went looking for something that most weren't aware of.
So hold on, let me map this out for you. Listen. So that video was done 1 week before he did the very, very viral video with Carlos King that was on Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk. It was on plenty of media outlets and people were disgusted by him, right?
Right.
The video that I did about him during that interview got 40,000 views. His real issue with me, because that is the video where I coined Cancer Hunter. You understand?
Yep.
His or maybe a little bit after that, but his real issue with me is the fact that I have a lot of views on my platform regarding him and his relationship. Nobody even cared about his history or anything. People wanted to really understand my understanding of what their relationship was, because there were a lot of things that they didn't know about Libido the Mule, i.e. her asking why was Slorion not happy, but Melody Mill's baby mama, his wife, was. So why was his wife happy? So to me, I think it's very clear what his issue is, and it has everything to do with his pride. He don't like the fact, because I also think when I started posting those videos, there was a shift because people didn't know or realize how nasty Kimmy really was until I really started to map it out, period. That's my opinions of it.
I really agree with that. And I think, and like we talked about, he can't necessarily lash out because of what he's really mad at. So the only thing,
girl, don't hand him your evidence. That's not my evidence. That's the cute part.
That's not her evidence.
That's just the debunction. That's just the laugh at, like, oh my gosh, really?
Everybody involved is really smart and consulting with attorneys, and they're not gonna say their hard-hitting things on here. Although he's so lazy, I don't know if it would have made a difference anyway. But nah, they're smart. Everybody's smart. But yeah, you're right. You're right. That anger, that everything is from his failed first time where he went viral. Then the cleanup crew made it worse.
And like it's his ego and his anger. And you know it's his ego and his anger because he also included my husband in the lawsuit. And the funniest shit about it is my husband was never even involved on YouTube around that time.
Right.
So it's one of those things. It's very personal because I come for his wife. And his wife doesn't like the things that I say. And instead, because she's male identified, instead of her holding her husband accountable, she is going to tell him to attack the person that is bringing or holding a flashlight over it. So I think it's very, very clear. I it's very, very clear, girl.
And every argument that which it wasn't every, it was like 2 arguments restated 15,000 times, but every argument he presented was about his reputation being harmed, but his reputation was harmed by his own actions.
Right.
Anyway, like it was already dust. It was horrible. And now he does for sure have a criminal record. So what are we doing here?
So what are we doing? We're not doing nothing but wasting time, but that's on him. He put himself in that situation.
And do you see DG's comment too? Because that's a good point too.
What?
At the bottom.
Oh, somebody said, I use criminal histories all the time. They sometimes have errors and are legit reasons that can happen. It is not unreasonable to say a person with the same name could be him, in my opinion.
And that's his whole defamation case.
She said that statement hit the target perfectly. Yeah. Hey, oh my gosh, I just shipped out your package yesterday. Thank you so much for supporting me.
Hey,
matter of fact, I think, I want to just look at this really quick. I think you were one of the first few people that ordered from me. Oh, no. You won the giveaway. Okay. Yeah, that's what I remember. Okay, you won the giveaway. I just shipped your order out the other day. It's one more giveaway person I got to ship out. But I'm waiting. Yeah. But yes, y'all. So, I don't know. Dang, I forgot what we was talking about. Y'all know I got the attention span of a fly.
The last thing was that he just blew a hole through his own lawsuit.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, has a criminal history now.
Yeah. And it's it's really comical, honestly, because it's just like, what do you do now, right? Because now, you get into, do they have a court date?
I have to go back and go look since I got back from visiting home. I'm not sure. Actually, I'll talk to you offline.
Okay. Okay. I'm saying, do they have a court date?
I know I'm laughing at you, but that's what you need to keep saying.
They're so funny, man. But anyways, y'all, yeah. And then, so what do you think? What do you think about Carlos King, man? I don't know, man. I
agree that this man is definitely quiet quitting. I have to so wholeheartedly agree with that.
Somebody said, what you selling? Oh my God. Y'all don't know I have merch. I have merch. Shop H4HT. www.h4ht. I have mugs and I have t-shirts and I have sweatpants. And I don't know, maybe I haven't been promoting this enough. Oh my God. But here we go. I have the Baho mugs. Wait, no. Yeah, I have I thought I had another picture up here, but yeah, I have the Baho mugs, but these are the classic Baho mugs. I also have the other 90s Baho mugs on there. I don't have all my inventory up here. I'm sorry, y'all, but yeah, I have it pinned in the comment section. It's also in the description box, and then I also have it floating on the screen. It's kind of skating by, but yeah, www here for hot tea. Or H4HT, not here for hot tea, but H4HT.com. And then I'm doing 30% off every time I go live. And the code will always be now live every time I go live.
Oh, that's cool to know. I didn't know that.
Yes, 30% off every single time I go live. And I'm excited. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm just excited for my vlogging channel and stuff. I hope y'all like my vlogging channel. Because
are you also pinning that or putting it in your description box in your comment section?
Oh, the vlogging channel?
Yeah. Oh, that was hard to find. I
actually have the vlogging channel pinned. Yeah. It's
Okay.
in the yep, I have it pinned.
Okay. Because yeah, when the replay gang comes through too, you know.
The replay gang. The replay gang. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I was doing something with my inventory. Cause I think somebody said they was trying to get a Baho mug and they wasn't able to get one or something like that because it was sold out. Like, hold on now.
I got my notification.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, so yeah, I thought that was cool when you sent me a picture of your notification. Oh my gosh, thank you. That was
Yeah.
so cute.
It looks like a nice mug too. Like I think I'm gonna really like that one.
Yes, I'm and I'm kind of if you guys are interested, I have I have a lot of the white ones. So in my first video that I'm gonna post tomorrow, y'all are gonna see where I say that the white mugs are like the best ones and people are selling them out. But no, I misread my analytics. And the classic buy ho mugs, I'm gonna show y'all. These ones right here are actually y'all favorite. I mean, these are almost sold out, but I have the white Baho mugs. Let me show you a picture. These mugs, I have the white one. I don't have any of those shirts. That's not what the shirts look like. These are just like what's coming. But the white ones, I have a lot of the white ones. Okay, so if y'all are interested, 30% off right now. The mugs are really nice. I dropped them a few times, not y'all's, but my personal ones, and like they're very sturdy. They're really cute. They're not the typical, it's a cute mug. Like I like the big bulky mug. So, get into it. So thank you for asking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ordering my mug soon. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Right, example. Without date of birth, social, or other info, might pull up Willie Jones, Willie Earl, Willie Lee Jones. Yeah. Yeah, you're
Yep,
right.
DG.
I think he knows it can show important information that some may not keep up with or notice. What do you mean?
Might be talking about his record or
Oh,
something.
yeah. Yeah. Let me see. I can't wait to order. My kids just came back, so I've been getting them situated, but I will be ordering from both of you. I just need time to get the funds together. Girl, look, I feel you, okay?
And thank you.
Look, girl, I understand. Everything is going up. The cost of living is going up, and the people ain't paying for the cost of living to be going up, girl.
Right.
Everything
And
is expensive.
I'm about to plug because you already read the comment, but I do have personalized tumblers now that you can actually put your name on if you choose.
Oh,
So
yes, I'm gonna get one too.
and you put a nickname or a short phrase. It has to be very short, but yes, it'll say what you wanted to say.
Mine's gonna say Bajo.
I figured.
And then I'm gonna have one that say Big Leo. And
Oh,
then
I
I'm
like
gonna have one
that.
that say my name, and then I'm gonna have one that says Hot Tea.
Okay, now you might want a couple of those on a wine tumbler, so don't get all of them on the tall tumbler, just in case you want the wine tumbler too. Because I'm working on those having a personalized thing on them too.
Oh wait, what did you say?
The tall tumblers are the ones you see now, like the one Jay had. Those
Uh-huh.
are the tall ones, but there's some wine tumblers that I'm gonna try to personalize as well.
Girl, we can order them all. Support your friends. Support your friends. Also, Trenda is gonna be at the at Chef Dun Dun's brunch.
Yes, so much fun.
If y'all going, y'all make sure y'all go. But anyways,
Yeah.
I have to go ahead and get up out of here, okay? Because I want to be prepared for the Queen Sheba live. I need to watch that and see what's going on with that because I'm very interested.
Same.
And then I also have to edit some more videos for my YouTube channel because I got a lot of old videos and stuff that I'm about to put out for y'all. So I'm really excited and I hope y'all support me. And trending, get y'all some tumblers. Y'all watch Saturday Night Giggles. Watch Journey to Jasmine. I didn't. What am I missing? I don't know. Do you want to add something trending? I'm tired of these.
No, I just hope
Other
Johnny
than
don't cuss
children
us
that
out
stress
too
me out.
bad.
I was going to talk about the beef that's been going on behind the scenes, but y'all, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know nothing about that shit. I don't know nothing about that. I thought we was millimeters. I thought we wasn't. I thought once we came to the realization that these people were going to just continue to just be hating assholes and not really give any context to what's going on, that we was just gonna fall back. You get what I'm saying?
I didn't know about no beef. I thought the beef was, I don't know what I thought then, because I ain't know nothing about this. I thought we was good.
With what?
I thought we knew the strategy and we weren't gonna let them infiltrate anymore. Like, I didn't know there was any.
Yeah, I'm saying because didn't Melody do a live?
Oh, I thought you meant intra beef. Okay, yeah. Now that's different. Yes.
No, I'm talking about the live that Mel did.
Oh yeah. Calling out, saying any good legal team would tell you, talking about that live or a different live.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I didn't watch the live that she did at 9 a.m. You know I be asleep, girl.
Yes.
Girl, are you
It's
serious?
what we said. Well, then that's what we were talking about earlier, how it's two different things with what Maurice was doing and what Melody was talking about. So that one I'm aware of. If there's something else, I don't know.
No. That's what I'm talking about, because I caught your live, like I caught it like in the middle and I never had rewind. But I don't know. I thought, because when I made a video and I thought she was talking about Martell or Carlos King, about, or potentially Slaw, or, who knows. I was just trying to figure out who she was talking about from the cast when she did that live that night, when she was basically like, if you pray something bad over me, I'm gonna speak that back over you, or whatever.
There could be so many of them.
Right. And so then she did another video that morning, the next morning or whatnot, and she was speaking about something. So, that's the one that I didn't catch. And so I think some people were under the impression that it was because the blogger boy that Stormy supports. And somebody said the other blogger who is older or whatever, that is friends with Miss Wanda. They I don't know, like they were saying something on their platforms or something like that, or something. Like, I don't really know. But
I feel like, I feel like it's about them and not just one of them. I feel like it. Yeah, I do.
I don't really know what's going on with that. But yeah, the only thing that I wanted to chime in on is the fact that, these are completely two different situations, period. Nobody's trying to be, and I've always said, like, it's just so weird. I mean, the world is just such a scary place, man. And we really got to check entitled Black men, like, seriously, and raise these little boys to be accountable, man, because this is really, really scary. Like, you take somebody that really wanted to be your friend, y'all, these cats, but you take somebody that really wanted to be your friend, and then you deny them of access to you, and then now, like, they just can't stand you, and like around any and everybody that can't stand you. That's some crazy ass shit. And that's what I mean by, like, Stormy co-signing that weird ass shit. Like, I'm telling you, them hoes going down spiritually. People don't like the universe not fucking around with stuff like that, because you are intentionally being a vicious person. Even when it comes to Dusty Dan supporting the Peggy hoe. Like, you're weird.
Yeah. Yep. Weird and more than weird. Just
And it's not the fact that y'all support them, it's the way that in which y'all do, and the reason why y'all do. So, yes, y'all, I gotta get up out of here. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. The code now live. Shop the merch, 30% off. Please get some white Baho mugs, okay? The 90s version. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Somebody said, who is girl? Oh, child. Yana, girl. Girl, I got to go, girl.